Baby, come and talk to me. You're the sea. Tryna show you love, it's that TLC. You're my favorite song, you're my therapy. Music for my soul.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching today's video. My name is Alexis. In today's video, I will be reviewing for you my Yeezy 450s. These shoes came out, I think, sometime this year. I wanted to kind of give you guys a thorough review. I talked about this in my vlog as to what I actually and really think about these shoes after wearing them for some time. So without further ado, if you have not already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into the video. Okay, so we have the Yeezys here. So just to let you know where I got them from, because Yeezy shoes are just so hard to obtain. I actually had to obtain mine through StockX, which I actually enjoyed it because it was like, even though the price is higher to obtain the shoe, there's no waiting room. You go in there and buy, and StockX takes care of the rest. Now, just to tell you a little bit about StockX and how they work. So pretty much you purchase your shoe online, they send you a quick notification as to them letting you know that once they receive your shoes in a couple days, then they will authenticate them and then send them out to you. StockX is pretty much a platform where resellers go and resell popular items that are like hard to kind of source and get. Price 9 times out of 10 is going to be higher, and you're going to have to pay more if you really want that item. That's why I went sourcing them from StockX, just because I really wanted them. StockX, it was pretty smooth. I actually got them fairly quickly because the sellers shipped them to StockX. StockX authenticated them, and then StockX sent them to me. These are brand new pair of shoes. I actually know if they sell used things. This was my first time purchasing from them, but these were brand new. Don't get me wrong, I was kind of like, ooh, because I hear a lot about StockX, but I had never really purchased from them. And so I was just like, you know what, I really want these shoes, so let me purchase them. So I ended up getting the shoes. When I got them, they came with like a little tag on them with StockX saying that they were authenticated. And I checked the shoes out, they were like perfect. So I went ahead and popped the tag off of them. Because once you pop the tag off, you cannot even go back and say they're like not authentic or not. Like, you have to keep that tag on. They don't do any refunds or exchanges, but I guess the only stipulation is if you have an issue with authenticating the shoe, like you don't think it's authentic, then you can go to them and say, hey, this shoe is fake or whatnot. So it looked good to me, so I just went with it. So things to know about this shoe: you have to go a full size up in this shoe because the back of the shoe takes up like that a port, like almost like a full size of the shoe. And it's weird because it just turns up here, but it actually affects how the length of the shoe. Also, the shoe is a very narrow shoe, so if you have a wide foot like I do, then you will need to go a size up. I am typically a 6.5, 7 in shoes, more so a 6.5. Like if I get like Air Force Ones or something like that, I get a 6.5. This one I had to go to a size 8 just because of how narrow it is again, and this little thing in the back. Shoes are very comfortable, which is why I love them so much. I actually cannot, like, I wish I could wear these shoes every day. That's how much I love the shoes. They're really perfect. I actually understand now why his shoes are so popular, because you can wear this shoe anywhere. Like, I feel like any of his shoes, the trend now is to wear like the comfortable shoes when you're going out, versus back in the day it was like, get dressed up, put your fancy shoes on and things like that. It's now the complete opposite. I feel like this past year or two, it's like the trend is comfortable shoes, and I'm here for it because honestly, when do I really grab for like the heels and stuff like that? I don't anymore, because it's like I'm mostly at home doing the most simplest things, or going to the mall, going to the grocery store, and you don't need to be all fancy for that. So this is it. So this is why we have these. Yeah, I got the black pair because they were the cheapest. The cream pair, which I did want, and I'm still kind of like looking at, they were very expensive and I wasn't willing to pay the price. I think that's important to know about StockX, because with StockX, there's this, you know, the prices do change, and that's kind of like an upside about it. If you're looking at something and you're wanting it really badly, don't just buy it the first time you see it. Keep watching, because what has happened to me is I've seen the price go down for my size, and then right then and there, that's when I copped it. The Yeezy shoes, in my opinion, will kind of always be a thing, and so the prices will fluctuate. For the shoes, people will start to price them lower, and so that's kind of where I get it. And I'm like, if I always have loved the shoe, then I'm still here for it. Just like his slides, like I'm still here for purchasing them. I just don't like the price point on them at the moment. And also the foam runners, love the shoe, just don't like the price point at the moment. So that's good to know about StockX, GOAT, other ones out there. There's a lot of like resale websites out there, so it's good to know. Honestly, in my research, StockX is the cheapest. Like if StockX changes their prices, everybody else changes their prices too, but it's like always $1 higher or something like that. I don't actually know how it works, but I know that from doing research, like I'll go to StockX first and I'll see a price. I'm like, oh, let me see if I can get it cheaper somewhere else. And I'll go to like GOAT and the other websites, and literally StockX is the cheapest. So yeah, I want to show you how they look on my feet so you can kind of see how they look actually on. Shoes, like I said, are very comfortable and can be worn with multiple outfits, which is why I feel like they work. Now, one thing that you will notice if you wear them without socks, one thing I do notice is the padding inside. It's not really stuck down, so it does tend to move. So you will have to adjust it when you first put on the shoe so that the padding doesn't, in the bottom of the shoe doesn't slip up to the top. But other than that, very comfortable. And I don't know, I guess the alien trend is in now because, man, these shoes are very comfortable. I guess aliens are comfortable and with their feet, I guess. But here are the shoes. And the thing is, because I went up a size, they don't look too big. And that's one thing I was afraid about. I was like, you know, a lot of times when you up a size just to make it fit, the shoes kind of look like big bolts on your feet, but these absolutely do not look like that at all. And so that's why I just feel like they work so well for me. So yeah, that is my review for these shoes. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to leave them down below. My name is Alexis again, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.